Donald Trump has declared himself Pope. Yes, no one knows how to poop more than me.
Nobody knows this stuff better than me.
Nobody knows more about taxes than I do and income than I do.
Nobody knows more about construction than I do.
Nobody knows more about campaign finance than I do.
Nobody knows consultants better than me.
I know more about drones than anybody.
Nobody knows much more about technology, this type of technology, certainly, than I do.
Nobody knows more about technology than me.
I know more about technology than anybody. Nobody in the history of this country has ever known so much about infrastructure as Donald Trump. I know the H-1B. I know the H-2B. Nobody knows it better than me. I know more about ISIS than the generals do, believe me.
Nobody understands the press, but I think I understand them as well as anybody.
I mean, I know these people much better than you do. I understand things. I comprehend very well. Okay? Better than, I think, almost anybody.
And by the way, who knew the other side of the picture better than me? I knew it.
Nobody knows more about environmental impact statements than me. And I think I know more about the environment than most people.
I know a lot about wind. I know a lot about wind.
You know, I know windmills very much. I've studied it better than anybody.
I understand the power of Facebook maybe better than almost anybody. I know more about renewables than any human being on earth. Nobody knows more about polls than me.
I know more about courts than any human being on earth.
Okay, that's the funny side. I'm sure by now everybody knows that the Pope of the Catholic Church, Pope Francis, has passed away. And now we are in a period where the new Pope will be elected to take over the helm of affairs for the Catholic Church. But on the funny side, on the lighter side, two people are trending very much. One is Donald Trump, the president of the United States, and his Vice President Vance. Okay, why? Because Vice President Vance was the one of the last people that visited the Pope before he died. He visited him on Sunday, and this was his statement when he visited the Vatican. Today, I met the Holy Father, Pope Francis, and I am grateful for his invitation to meet, and I pray for good health. Happy Easter. So that was the first statement that Vice President has put across. And then later on, he put this one as well. It was an honor to meet with Pope Francis, Prime Minister Meloni, and the church official in Italy this weekend. Visiting Rome with my family during Holy Week was an incredible experience. So Vice President was part of the few people that last visited Pope Francis before he passed away. And then it has started. They say he is the one that killed the Pope. And so who is he visiting next? Most of the popes are, why don't Vance visit Putin? Vladimir Putin of Russia. Or who should he visit? So it's like, now, if you don't like somebody, just say, Vance, go and pay the person a visit. Remember this video? Okay, so this video was when the Pope visited America and visited the President Donald Trump. They took this picture and then close-up was acted. This is actually a fake video. It never happened. It was just acted and inserted into the main video, the longer version of the video of the Pope denying to handshake Donald Trump, or Donald Trump making a gesture to shake the Pope. Now let's look at some of the interesting captions that people are putting across. This is Donald Trump with McDonald's. Yes, let's make the Vatican great again. Okay, so this is not actually real, but it's just some of the fun things that are happening around the death of Pope Francis. Yes, it's a sad news for the Vatican, for the entire Catholic nation, but some people are also making comic out of it.
Of order, putting the flags of our country, all of them, all federal flags and state flags, at half-mast in honor of Pope Francis. So he was a good man, worked hard. He loved the world, and it's an honor to do that. I want to thank everybody for being here. This is some band. I've heard this band actually indirectly for 4 years and very directly now for 4.5. And I like the direct method even better. But the Marine Corps band is very, very special. Thank you very much. What a great job. Thank you.
So those are some of the lighter side of the things happening around the death of Pope Francis. My name is Sylvia. This is also so out.